Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me once again on the Commodore Amiga. And as you can read here, we're looking at Kingpin Arcade Sports Series Bowling, or Kingpin Bowling if you want. Been published by Team 17 in 1995. It's a bowling game. Well, there we go. So we'll see how this one plays. Now, bowling is, we try and create a player here. It's Nick. Bowling tends to be a little bit limited, but we'll compare it to Championship Bowling we previously looked at on the Mega Drive, which is by Mentrix Software in 1993. So this was 2 years afterwards, and Team 17 generally pull out some quality games. Project X, Body Blows, just to name a couple of them. Arcade Pool, that was a good one. Oh, and of course the Alien Breed series, which was magnificent. Anyway, let's try and set stuff up here, then I can go bowling. The problem with Championship Bowling on the Mega Drive is it's maybe a little bit too easy and a bit, as I say, over limited. So I'm two-player, me versus the computer. Wish me luck. So if there's any of the opponents we can play against, I'll play against the CPU1. I don't know if he's the best person in it. But anyway, so it's going to be Nick versus CPU1, hopefully, if I've set this up correctly. Now, bowling, you get 2 shots each over, I think, 10 frames, and you must smash over all 10 of the pins by throwing them down a alleyway. In real life, I just tend to throw it a lot down the gutter either side. Well, you know, if I was an expert, this would mean something to me, but I'm just going to try and hit stuff down and hope for the best. So I think it's like speed, spin, and aiming, and timing. God help me. Right, here I am. This is me. So you can see on the right there, that's my power. Let's give it, what should we give it? That. Then I'm going to press the fire button. Then what's going to happen? Oh, right, now I've got to stop this in the middle, I presume. Here we go. This game's a bit too realistic. I could almost be at the bowling alley now. That's what I normally do. Well done me. So I've knocked over no pins. If you knock them all over, it's a strike. If you knock them over in 2, it's a spare. So I've got a chance of a spare here if I knock them all over. Oh, this is tricky, man. Right, so that's a bit lower. Now, this, depending, that looks a bit better. Depending on what speed you do... Oh, almost. That was a bit of a save. Depending on what speed you do, dictates how quickly the arrow goes either side. So you've got to stop it where you need to stop it. Right, so that's 9. Not a disaster. And this is when we find out how good the computer man is. He's giving it, well, a bit of a strength. What's he going to do? Oh, that was quite good. Oh, they've got 9 as well. If they knock that other one down, it's a spare. If you get a strike, of course, your next score is worth double. So it's me versus the CPU. On the Mega Drive Championship Bowling, I did win quite easily. This is more of a challenge. Graphically, it's better, and it does sound better also. Oh, dear, he's knocked them all over. And he's got a good round of applause from the crowd. Team 17, I quite like this game, to be honest with you. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be rubbish, and it's going to need a bit of practice to be any good at it. But I like the sound effects on the thing. Right, let's see if I can master it. Don't go down the gully, Nick. Right, maximum power. That means it's the hardest shot to pull off. Where's that? Oh, no, that's going down the gutter again, isn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. If you ever play 10-pin bowling with me, don't play for money, because I will be skint by the end of it. So I've probably got about 10 shots to improve myself. So I've knocked over one of them. Come on, let's go for it. Let's smash them down. Get a bit slower this time. Oh, no. Oh, God. I always found going 10-pin bowling with friends embarrassing. This had happened quite a lot. Normally, I'd bowl it down really slow to give me a chance of knocking down at least something. Kingpin, I'm not the Kingpin here. Arcade Sports Bowling. Right, okay, there's no one else in the alleyways next to us, which is a bit of luck. Ooh, CPU. So let's see what you can do, CPU. Yeah, oh, yeah, he's gonna get another spare, isn't he, I would have thought. Yes. Bom 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 bom. What's the betting he knocks that down? I reckon about 100%. There it goes. Is it going to go down the... No, he's clipped it. The computer's cheating, I reckon. Oh, yeah, clap him. Clap him if you want. So I'm all bowled out. So another spare for him. Right, okay. Now, I need spare. He's already beaten me 19 plays 10. Come on, Nick. Get a strike. Get a strike. Get a strike. Get a strike. Oh, that's going to go down the gully. No, it's coming back. It's coming back. Weave back left. Ugh. Well, I'm getting gradually better, so I need to knock all of those over somehow. 1, 2, 4, and 7. It's a 1-2-4-7 split. That seems awkward to me. Does seem jolly awkward. Let's position him. If I can take out the side of that one. Come on. Oh, no. And as I told you the last time, it won't happen again. I think my favourite game by Team 17 is F17 Challenge. That's like a Formula 1 arcade racing game. I love that. Super Frog's not bad as well. And Worms. Let's not forget Worms and Body Blows. What's he going to do? CPU. What you going to do with the CPU? No one's got a strike yet. That's quite weak, isn't it? We need to get a strike here somehow. I like the sound effects on this. The bowling ball, the way the machine comes down. It's all pretty cool. Oh, he's going to... I think he's going to get both. Oh, dear. Another spare for him. So 16 plays 19 at the moment till he adds his score together. What's he going to get for that? Yeah, and he's already too far ahead. 37 plays 16. I need something sensational here. Maybe wearing a red t-shirt was the wrong thing. I should have gone for magenta, perhaps. Please. No, come back. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of what's her name. Let's all go bowling. If you've got your bowling shoes and your bowling ball, despite I don't go bowling, as is quite evident here, I think I quite like to own my own bowling ball. It's something about the balls, I think. I'd like to have a baseball, a basketball, a rugby. Oof. What was that? What? Really? Oh, look, see that would have been a strike. If I'd done that on the first bowl, that would have been a strike. Whoopity-doo-dah. So let's call that a strike, although it wasn't. Why didn't I do that on the first one? So I just got to repeat that next time, and I'm quids in. Talking about stuff. Right, here comes the CPU. 37 plays 16. It's his frame 4. He's already taken a big lead. I need him to do a muck-up, really. It's a bit hard to get a spare with that split, so that's something at least. We're playing down alleyway 17. He can't knock 5, 8, 10 split. He can't knock those over. Unless there's going to be funny things going on. He's going for those two. Yeah, okay. So he had one pin left over. Come on, let's get this back now. Yeah, 63 he's on. Right, let's make this count. Frame 5. So this will be halfway. Oh, it's gone straight down again. I need to put some barriers up, really. Some barriers to stop it going down there. I'm almost giving him the game here. I should have picked someone worse. Right, see if I can save it again in my second bowl. I think I'll start right and edge it towards the left. That might be something to do. I'll get maximum power. Could have changed. You can change your weight of the ball. That looks nifty. Yes. No. Right. Okay. 63 plays 34, and it's still his bowl left. I think it's an insurmountable lead. If you've won on this, let me know. It seems to be great fun. I think playing it with a friend would be better than playing it against the computers. You both try and get at least a little bit better. I think with a little bit of practice, mind you, all day, I'll be getting it, because there isn't a great deal to perfect once you get the timings. You just need to get your brain into that. So this is coming for a recommendation, but this is probably the best bowling game you're going to get on the Commodore Amiga, and it's better than the Mega Drive offering I played a few weeks ago. That is for sure. Yay! Polite applause. CPU 1. So I think if I play this guy about 4 or 5 times, I think I'll be getting strikes eventually, because he's not getting strikes. So as soon as you know the timing, you could probably pull a few off. I knocked them all down once, of course, but that was on the second bar. Oh no, there it goes again. Oh dearie me. Yes. So spectator sport. I sometimes play better once I had a pint of beer or something at the bowling alley, but I'm losing a lot of balls down that gully, and that is for sure. Nothing beats being there for real, but I suppose there'll be virtual bowling soon where you wear the headset on. No, come back. Oh, no, that's no. I've never done that in real life. 2 bowls, knocked over none. I might as well say to my opponent, well done, you've done it. As you know, if you watch this channel regularly, it isn't about expert gameplay. It's about having a laugh, de-stressing, seeing what the game sort of like plays like, and getting an impression of what you would have found on your first or second go. And this might have even been my fourth or fifth go that I would have experienced this as well. So thank you to the subscribers who understand the channel. If you haven't subscribed already and you're liking this kind of guff, then please consider subscribing. And huge thank you to the members that are keeping this thing on the road. Oh no, don't think you're going to get that. Yes, without you, this channel would not be here. Kaboom. Right, okay. So I might as well complete this run to see how far more I get beaten by, but I'm not going to get a 34.82 deficit back as we hit frame 7. Get a strike, maximum power. I'm giving it maximum. Maybe you should do it a bit slower. Come, stop it in the middle. Stop it in the middle. Stop it in the middle. That's the middle. That looks like a good one. Knock them all over. Yes. No, no. You need a bit of luck as well. So we've got a free split on the right hand side. And that's called a 3-6-10 split. Right, let's maybe go a bit slower. I might be able to control this a bit more. That's going a bit slower. Nice and slow. It's drifting a little bit, but we might get it. Perfect. Is that going to be? Yes! Kaboom! Getting slowly better, and this time I get a round of applause. Thank you for getting a round of applause. If you're at home watching this, then give me a round of applause, please. Got a spare there. A spare. A strike would mean double points, and I need to get those if I'm ever going to catch up this fellow. Because he's better than me, but he isn't brilliant. He hasn't got any strikes at all. And this is the CPU. Oh, well, he's got 2 left. He's probably going to get a spare there as well. The way he's been aiming, he could probably knock down those 2 in the middle. 5-8 split. Easily taken out for people that are used to playing bowling. I always compare these games to like darts, because there's not much to darts either, and I like 180 and wacky darts on the spectrum. I'm starting to enjoy. I know I'm getting my butt kicked here. I'm starting to enjoy this one, although there isn't a great deal to it. I do feel like I'm at the bowling alley. I could play against the computer. I think have a beer, get some popcorn, get some food in, and just play this all day. It's the sound effects that make me feel like I am there. There's other modes in this game. You don't have to play this. There's arcade spares where you're just knocking down the random spares each time, and a few other things as well. But this is the main mode. Creating your players pretty good. It's well, you change your t-shirt, don't change your face, but you can't see your face. He might have a massive nose, and we'd never know. Right, let's get these down. 34 plays 100, and on frame 8 of 10. Nice and slow. That's not going to go into the... Yeah. That's my favourite bowl, I think. Straight bowl into the left gullyway. Or the gutter. Like pinball, where it keeps, you know, draining. Am I going to get half the points of CPU 1? Hopefully. Right, frame 8. This is his go. 58 plays 100. That's going to be a good old clobbering as well, isn't it? Yes! Oh, almost a strike. 1 left. Pretty much can guarantee he's going to get a spare out of this. Perhaps the CPU is better than the other players. Maybe I should have played Team 17 or Jason or someone else. That's going to hit it. Buff. He's buffing me to death here. Man. Oh man, Caravan. That's another spare for him. 58 plays 119. Frame 9 of 10. Strike, please. We need a strike. It's going to go down the gullyway, isn't it? That thing's moving quick. I should do slower balls, really. That doesn't look too bad. That's my best one so far, is it? Is it? Is it? Yes! Oh, I've got that split again down the side. What's that, a 5-8-10 split? Is that before it comes up? It's, no, a 3-6-10 split. I'll do what I do again. I'll do it nice and slow. Try and get the arrow there. Like I got away with that before. Yeah, I think... Oh... Yes, I think that's the tactic. That's the tactic I need to use. Maybe do slow ones. If I was to play this again, I wouldn't go all out speed. I'd go nice and slow to try and hang in there and get the occasional fluky strike. I recommend tracking this one down, actually. Team 17, I'd imagine it was a budget title like F17 there. Didn't know about this one back in the day, but I didn't really seek out 10-pin bowling games, that is for sure. I think he knows he's going to beat me. Good graphics, good sound. A little bit boring if you're not into bowling, I would have thought. Long-term play, well, unless you're a bit geeky into bowling, it might be a bit of a struggle. But I would have been a bit of a geeky kid. I would have played this quite a bit, I think. It's the sort of thing I could get lost on being a loner in my bedroom on my own. It's all right, actually. Good, I like it. I like it. Right, so the last frame, we need to do something incredible here. Let's end on a high, or at least try to. Come on. Not too bad. It's going to be that split again, isn't it? I think. That's it. Yeah, there we go. 3-6-10 split. That seems to be my style of play. Yeah, 3-6-10 split. I'm getting a few of those. We know what we're going to do now. Nice and slow. Try and weave it down the end and at least get a spare. I think that might be okay, you know. That's going to come back in. Boof. Spare it. So I've learned one go. You can do practice mode on this, which maybe I should have done. This is literally my first go. So for this one go, I think I would do a lot better if I had another go, which I'm not going to do actually on this video, to be fair. I've shown you how it plays. If you're still watching the video, then well done you. Yeah, you've got an idea now whether you want to track it down or not. I would say track it down, unless you hate 10-pin bowling. That's good, wasn't it? That's probably harder to do. Knocking down one of the back ones on its own. Don't know how I did that. Yeah, 86th I've got there. 86, he's on 137. Right, what did I say? I want to get at least half of what he's got. So he'd need to get 172. Which he's not going to get, is he? I hope he doesn't. Well, he might do. He got 9 there. I think if he got a strike, it would have been more painful. Bowling, bowling, bowling. Keep those bowling, 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 rawhide. 137. It's, maybe you get points deducted for drug use. That's my only... or wearing illegal shoes. Yeah, wax that lane. I think there's illegal wax which held me up there. Yes. Oh, he's got an extra go, has he? That's just rubbing salt into the wound. Don't get a strike. Boo! Put him off. Yeah. There we go. I'd like to own a 10-pin alley. I don't know why I said that. I wouldn't be chanting. Oh, they're all cheering. Maybe he's been disqualified. 86 played 174. It wasn't even close, but despite that, I enjoyed the bowling experience, and I liked the game really as well. It represented bowling well. Didn't blow the world away, but it's bowling, and if you're into 10-pin bowling, then you can't go wrong with this on the Commodore Amiga. Better than Championship bowling, I would say. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Kingpin Arcade Sports Series Bowling on the Amiga, published by Team 17 in 1995. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.